Finding out about Earth's past is something anyone can do with ease these days. Think giant dinosaurs, massive meteorites, or incredible ancient architecture. You've probably heard all about those things already, but have you ever stopped to think about what might happen to our planet in the future? Scientists are hard at work researching this very question, exploring what lies ahead for Earth. And today, in this video, we're going to break it all down for you. A clear explanation of what could happen to our planet over the next 10,000 years, all in just 10 minutes. Let's dive in and start with the near future, then journey far beyond. Year 2025. American experts predict that by 2025, the world's population will reach around 8 billion people. Fast forward to 2050, and that number is expected to climb to 10 billion, an incredible challenge for resources and sustainability. Year 2026. Over in Spain, the Sagrada Familia Church, which began construction back in 1883, is set to be completed in 2026. Why has it taken so long? Every detail of this stunning structure is crafted using specially carved stone blocks. Once it's finished, worshippers and tourists alike will finally get to step inside and marvel at its beauty. Year 2028. By 2028, Venice could become completely uninhabited. The city won't be fully underwater, but rising sea levels might reach the upper floors of buildings, posing a serious risk and making it nearly impossible to live there. Year 2029. Next up, we've got something big, literally. A massive asteroid called Apophis is expected to pass close to Earth in 2029, just 23,850 miles away. This rock, stretching 370 meters across, has a 2.7% chance of colliding with Earth or the Moon. If it does hit, we could be looking at a disaster on the scale of what wiped out the dinosaurs. Year 2033. Mars is the closest planet in our solar system, with terrain even slightly similar to Earth's. So, in 2033, plans are underway to send a manned spacecraft to Mars as part of the Aurora program. Researchers want to find out if humans can truly live there, a question that could change everything. Year 2036. As we've hinted at before, the near future is packed with space exploration. Taking it a step further, in 2036, unmanned spacecraft are set to be launched toward the Alpha Centauri star system. These crafts will use solar sails, powered by solar radiation pressure, to travel at high speeds. It'll take about 20 years for them to reach Alpha Centauri, and they'll need several solar sails to send data back to Earth. Year 2040. By 2040, a nuclear fusion reactor, sometimes called a thermal nuclear reactor, will start being used to generate power. Construction on this project kicked off in 2007 in southern France, and it's slated to wrap up in 2040. This reactor will produce electricity in a much safer way, with minimal damage even if something goes wrong. Year 2048. Right now, exploration in Antarctica is kept to a bare minimum, and the region is protected under the Antarctic Treaty, which all nations honor. No country can claim it, and no nuclear tests or mining are allowed. But experts believe that by 2048, the ban on mineral extraction in this area might be lifted as demand for resources grows. Year 2050. By 2050, human settlements are planned for Mars. Through the Mars One project, passenger transport to the Red Planet could become a reality. Scientists are even dreaming up ideas like building something akin to an elevator between Earth and Mars to make interplanetary travel easier. But hold on, these aren't officially confirmed reports just yet. Year 2100. Things get pretty scary when we look at 2100, according to scientists. They say Earth's climate will take a turn for the worse, transforming our world into a chaotic planet. Diseases, fear, and the threat of war could grip humanity during this time. Temperatures will rise rapidly, a trend we can already see with today's climate changes. Sudden floods, storms, droughts, and wildfires fueled by extreme heat will become evidence of this shift. NASA scientists point to the massive amounts of carbon dioxide released into the atmosphere as the cause. By 2100, the concentration of CO2 will be more than double what it was in 2015. This will push temperatures in cities like New York, Los Angeles, and Jerusalem to a scorching 45 degrees Celsius, while London and Paris could see highs above 30 degrees Celsius, 86 degrees Fahrenheit. According to NASA research, the Himalayan glaciers in the Everest region will have completely melted by then. By the year 3000, even if humans haven't gone extinct, global temperatures will have risen by another 15 degrees Celsius, 27 degrees Fahrenheit, and sea levels will climb 36 feet higher. This will submerge much of London underwater. Earth will face constant climate upheavals during this time, driven by changes in the North Atlantic region. The warm Gulf Stream currents that keep England temperate might vanish, and as Arctic ice melts, ocean surface temperatures could drop by 3 degrees Celsius, 5.4 degrees Fahrenheit, before spiking by 8 degrees Celsius, 14.4 degrees Fahrenheit, in a short period. If we keep burning fossil fuels, Earth's temperature will soar, and rising sea levels will put us at risk. Millions of people will be displaced. Ocean acidity will also increase significantly, damaging coral reefs, plankton, and the entire marine ecosystem. Thinking too much about all this might make you feel anxious about life, right? But here's the thing. It all depends on what we humans do next. If we want to avoid this kind of future, we need to act fast. Years 4,000 to 5,000. Between 4,000 and 5,000 years from now, a growing population will create massive demand for goods and services. Even if scientists manage to send people to other planets, farming and industry on Earth will become tough. To feed billions, thousands of ocean farms will be built, producing huge amounts of food. These farms won't just grow fish. They'll cultivate algae too, used not only for food, but also as fuel. This era will see science and technology reach an incredibly advanced state. People will get used to mind-blowing tech like telepathy, where understanding and sharing emotions or thoughts becomes as easy as reading a book. Pretty amazing, right? Today, scientists are already developing devices to pick up brain signals, so by 4,000 or 5,000, transmitting info directly to the brain or communicating remotely will be a breeze. Genetic engineering will let us create super smart, maybe even immortal humans. Direct brain-to-computer connections will stop aging entirely, and issues like hearing loss, vision problems, memory decline, or diseases we face today will be wiped out. The body will start resisting all sorts of illnesses. Using nanobots, something we're already theorizing about, tiny robots could travel through our bloodstream, repairing damaged cells. By 5,000, with the population booming, borders, languages, and currencies might disappear completely. Experts believe human connections will be far stronger than they are now, with only 2 or 3 languages spoken worldwide and a single global currency. Or maybe a fully electronic transaction system usable anywhere. Years 7,000 to 8,000. From 7,000 to 8,000 years into the future, some things in the universe and on Earth will stay constant no matter what happens. Earth will still orbit the Sun, and the Moon will keep circling us, with gravity holding them in place. Meanwhile, Earth's satellites will inch their way toward the edge of the universe, day by day. As we mentioned earlier, humans will rely on artificial intelligence for everyday tasks. It'll be totally normal. Losing an arm or leg won't be a tragedy anymore either, thanks to technology that crafts replacements just as good as the originals. If you want, you could even swap out old limbs for upgraded, high-functioning ones. Nanobots might power artificial languages, buildings, and self-cleaning trash systems. We could even control weather phenomena, making manual labor a thing of the past. Pressing a button or running a computer program will be all you need to get anything done. Years, 10,000 to 20,000. Finally, talking about 10,000 to 20,000 years from now is tricky. It's hard to predict with certainty. But some scientists have shared their ideas, and we can't just dismiss them. They say by this time, everyone on Earth could become immortal, living like robots in a way. Nanotechnology will create a perfectly clean environment, and no one will ever get sick. Wars won't happen anymore, and traveling between planets might be as simple as stepping into an elevator, according to their vision. So, what do you think about this video we brought you today? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel to catch more fascinating info like this. Wishing you a great day. We'll see you in the next video.